Hey guys, what's up? It's ours, and once again, I'm joined with a new guest.
Hey, what's up? My name is Oman. I'm the trainer of the LA Kingdras, and I'll be co-hosting this with ours today.
Hey, sweet. So, the first match we have is actually mine against Lucius T. And this man has Megalopony, that's all you need to know. He has Megalopony.
Absolutely, that thing, I've used it in the past before. That's a huge threat with its dual stab. There's nothing that resists it.
Oh
So
no.
that's always something to...
Oh no, there's nothing that resists it. When I was prepping, the first two things I put in the team were max defense, so I didn't lose to Lopunny.
Uh-huh.
Those were the first two things. So I'm just gonna go over my team since again. I got max defense Venusaur, got max defense Mew, we got special defense Hydreigon, because I thought he'd bring Thunderous, but he didn't, so I was so glad not to see that. Then we got Boyd. We got Boyd the Swellow, Entei, Sacred, and then Manafizzle. I think Manafizzle was like a Salac berry, I forget, but I know Entei was banded, so. Alright, and he brought Megalopunny, Rotom Cut, Celebi, Wheezy, Mismagius, which I didn't expect, and Flygon. So, you ready to start?
Alright, let's do this.
Alright, so I'm going to lead off with Hydreigon, my Hydreigon, as he leads off with the Fret, so...
Yeah, great matchup for him right off the bat.
Yeah, great matchup for him. So I'm just going to switch right out into my first counter, Paco the Mew, because he's max defense, and I did these calcs, and I was scared of, like, all these different things, like Last Resort, Retaliate, like, and this thing can do so many things, so I was like, you know what, I can just go into Mew, no problems. And now, I don't expect him to stay in because that return did nothing, so I'm just going to go for the U-turn to gain a little bit of momentum as he goes out to his Flygon. And that does a decent amount. Didn't really know the calcs with Mew. However, what am I going to go? I'm going to go out the Boyd, the Fret. Because I was expecting him banned or Scarf, but he was leftover, so I'm like, sweet, I can throw off a Facade. And you know how bulky Wheezy is, right?
Absolutely. Physically defensive.
Oh my gosh, that is so much damage. That is so much.
2 at KO.
Yeah, that's 2 at KO. I wanted to go for Brave Bird so bad here, but I was like, you know what? It's a roll, so I'm just going to go for Facade again. As he does switch out into his Mismagius, but that's completely fine, because I don't expect this thing to be Scarfed. And if he's Sash, you know, oh well, I did some damage to his team. I'm just going to go for Brave Bird. And what do you know? Dead.
Just takes it out.
Just completely and totally dead. So that is really, really nice. Now he's gonna send out, what is he gonna send out? Rotom or Lopunny? No, he's gonna send out the Fret Lopunny. And once again, I get to go into my switching, my free switching.
Yeah, and Lopunny can't really do a whole lot to Mew.
Yeah.
You can see once again. He has to be afraid of the Willow.
Yeah.
But I like that he goes for return over fake out.
Oh yeah, that was his best play. Hey, by the way, I need you to do it solo for a second, alright?
Alright. So we see Celebi comes out, and Mew goes for the Roost, which is ours best play, definitely. Back up to full. Lopunny practically didn't do any damage now. And Celebi goes for the U-turn, for the Thunder Wave. Synchronize paralyzes Celebi, but since it does have the natural cure, it doesn't really matter. Mew can go for the U-turn here. So that is quad effective, does a lot of damage, and he gets in Swallow for free once again. And he can just fire off Facade. Celebi doesn't want to stay in, so...
Alright, sorry about that. And he's gonna
Did you pause the video?
No, I didn't. I just kept playing.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, no, that's good.
All right.
So Weezing is down now?
Yep, Weezy is down.
Alright, good.
And now he's gonna go on to his Lopunny once again, just the Fret, once again.
Yeah.
But he actually pulls a good double out into his Celebi.
Yeah, I was surprised about this because I was actually expecting the Brave Bird. But you saved your Swallow, which I think was the smarter play, especially with Mew in the back.
Yeah, I was just thinking, you know what, it could still be useful, you know, taking down the Celebi and killing the Flygon.
Right.
And take out Celebi with a U-turn.
Yep, crit did not matter. We saw it did 57% earlier, so...
Yeah. And even if it was a roll, I mean, if I lost to a roll, then that's just that's just whatever. I mean,
Yeah, so you can go out into Venusaur right here, and we see he sends out his Rotom Cut, which seems to be his answer now.
now, but unfortunately, an answer is not an answer because that does
Nope.
nothing. That does absolutely nothing. I just go for Synthesis, not knowing what he's gonna do. But now
Yep.
I can just go for the Sludge Bomb and do a massive amount. But I knock him down to 5%, and I get the poison. So
Yeah.
that
In the
just
long run, I don't think the poison really mattered. All in all, it probably saved you 1 or maybe 2 Synthesis, so
that's about the only thing.
still didn't matter. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Now I'm thinking at this point, you know what? The only way he can kill Mega Venusaur is if he has Roost on his Flygon and he stalls me out of Giga Drains. So that's what I was worried about, but he just goes for U-turn. That does 9%, so I can just go for Synthesis. And once again, Mega Lopunny isn't going to do anything. He goes for Fake at 14%. That's nothing.
Nope.
That is absolutely no damage. And now he's going to go for Return. Nothing. I love... I'm a bulky player, just to let you know, but I love eating hits. Especially especially Mega Lopunny's hits, because you know how scary that thing is.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And here, you can easily stall out the Mega Lopunny with Synthesis and Giga Drains. So he has to switch.
Yeah, and he switches out to his Flygon, as I'm just going to go for the safe Giga Drain. And that's a 26%, so I'm like, okay, this is definitely a bulky Flygon. I can definitely tell this is a bulky Flygon. And
Exactly.
yeah, and now he's going to go for the Earthquake, doing like no damage at all. I'm going to go for the Giga Drain, and like I said I was scared of, he has the Roost. He does have... Yeah, he's going
So now he can kind of try and maybe stall out the Giga Drains to have a better chance versus the Venusaur.
Yeah.
And
So
yeah, thankfully you choose not to try and stall him out and switch out.
Oh no, that was a stall war I wasn't gonna win. If I got a Sludge Bomb poison, yeah, sure, but I knew I wasn't gonna win that, so I'm just gonna go out to Paco and sack it off. Maybe try and get a defog off to get Boyd in, just maybe. But if I don't, and he goes for U-turn, I'm like, you know what? Screw getting the defog off. I want to kill this thing. I'm clicking Zen Headbutt so hard right here. I just immediately go for it. I don't even think about it. I'm just all right. Let's go for Zen Headbutt. He goes for return. That's just 33%, and boop, I get paralyzed. So I'm like, okay, Paco, there was ever a time that I need you to not get paralyzed. It is right here. Goes for no return. Bam, we live it, and boom, kill him. Got him. Whew. So. Fret's down.
Yeah, definitely clutch that you knocked out the Mega Lopunny right there.
Yeah. So right here, I'm just gonna sack off Paco. I get there's differential in this league, but I'm like, you know what? If he outrage and like crits everything on my team 12 million times, I could lose. So I'm not gonna risk it.
Right.
I'm not gonna risk it at all. I'm just gonna sack it. Go out to my Manaphy, as I do right here. Let's see him. Oh, Manafizzle, the fret. I'm just gonna go for a Tail Glow. And just finish this game up. Now go for the Tail Glow. He goes for Earthquake, gets a crit. So like I was afraid of, getting crits.
Yeah.
And now I can just go for the Ice Beam and boop, he's dead. So
yeah, seal this game with a 5-0 victory. This was actually one of the most anticipated matches, I'd assume.
Yeah.
Since you were both 2-0.
Yeah, this was the most. I was scared of this match. But when I did see Thundurus, I was like, wow. Okay.
Yeah, Lucius did say he didn't have a whole lot of time to prepare, which you definitely could see since he didn't have a whole lot of answers from you and Mega Venusaur.
Yeah. I can understand
but
that.
Yeah, definitely good 5-0 win for you. For sure.
Yeah, definitely a good win. Now we're going to go on the next bout. Now this is easily match of the week. Easily.
Oh, yeah.
This is match of the week.
Yeah.
Yep, we have Xeno Geno versus Smit Dog Drill Dave, and he brings Starmie, Tornadus, Gardevoir, Weavile, Xatu, and Tyranitar, as Xeno brings Electivire. He brought the Electivire. He brings Infernape, Meloetta, Excadrill, Gastrodon, and Liepard. So he brings one of his OU threats, which, that could be good, that could be bad, but hey. Let's just hop into this battle. Boop. He's going to lead off with Trickster, the Lipard, as Dave ends up leading off with Count Vertigo, the Zatu. And now here is... these were some interesting sets. He goes out to his Bronze Tiger, just thinking he'll eat up anything, but he goes for Trick, and it fails because he's holding the Megastone. And we find out he's holding the Poison Barb, so...
Sticky Barb, yeah.
Yeah, the Sticky Barb. So this is quite the set.
Yeah, Sticky Barb, for those who don't know, does 12% damage to the Pokemon that's holding it at the end of the turn.
Yeah, that is quite the item. So.
Yep, especially paired with Trick.
Yeah, especially paired with Trick. Now, oh my gosh, that did almost 50% to a Gastrodon.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage. But now he's going to switch, knowing that he'll probably be able to eat it up. And he's going to go out and count Vertigo. As the Melt Slug goes for Toxic, and he misses! He misses! And then Count Vertigo shows that he is holding a Toxic Orb.
Really interesting. Now, if you remember, Lipard and Zatu actually led off. Had Smith Dog stayed in with the Zatu, they would have probably both went for Trick, and both tricked their items back to each other, which would have been very funny, actually.
Yeah, that would have been an interesting play. But he's going to go for Giga Drain, do so much damage, and now it's going to force him out into his Mixtape. So, what is he going to go for? He goes for the Trick.
Tricking over. Prediction.
Yeah, nice prediction. Tricking over the Toxic Orb. That was probably like just a middle of the road play, because if he switches, then something's paralyzed. If he stays, if something's poisoned. If he stays in, then Gastrodon's poisoned. So yeah, so that's fine. Now Zatu is gonna die to a Thunder Punch, and now he's gonna go into his Tornado. Tornado is such a if he hits those Hurricanes, but he has the power. He's got the power, and oh my god, he's physical.
That's a pretty interesting set. Hammer Arm lowers the speed, but on a Prankster mon, it doesn't really matter a whole lot. So I definitely like that idea.
Yeah, that's definitely an interesting idea. But now, Xeno makes a great play. He goes for Cross Chop, predicting the Tyranitar to come in, and it just drops.
Yeah, great prediction right here.
Good play. I don't know how much speed was on Electivire, but that was just a good play on his part. Good play. And now he's going to go out into his Oracle to Starmie, and the power is going to be switched out into Metal Slug. However, Smith makes the right 50-50 and goes for the Psyshock, because if he went Lipard, Psyshock, then nothing dies. If he goes Scald, Lipard, then Lipard takes a huge amount or dies. If he goes Metal Slug, Scald, it was just a big 50-50, but he called it right, so not much more to talk about that. And he's going to switch out as he brings in the Trickster into Windfall. And he is going to go for the Trick and give him the Sticky Barb. So he's just going to be taking so much damage.
Exactly. And Lipard with the Life Orb does do quite a bit of damage, so this can be pretty dangerous. But the Hammer Arm straight up takes it out.
Yeah, the Hammer Arm, just powerful move. He didn't really have a switch in. Yeah, Meloetta, but I mean, it's not that good of a switch in.
Yeah, and it's neutral since Meloetta is normal and Psychic type.
Yeah, so now he goes out into his Meloetta and he doesn't want to stay in, so he's just going to switch out into his Oracle. As what does Rihanna go for? Yeah, he goes for the Signal Beam. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So these are just plays on plays on plays.
Okay.
Just so many plays right now. Now he's going to double switch out into his Windfall, because if he's Scarf or Specs, Windfall will be able to eat that up. Eat it up.
Yep.
Just eat it. And now Windfall can go for whatever he would like. Knockoff? I'm not sure. No, he goes for the U-turn. Fair play.
Definitely. Yeah, I do see why Xeno stayed in, because Meloetta is really especially bulky. However, the Tornadus was physical, so not sure.
But hey, he probably knew he'd eat up a hit, so that's fine. He actually goes for the Relic Song and changes into the fighting form. So I was like, oh my gosh, are we gonna get a sweep? But no, Relic Song's back into his normal form. So
yeah, Relic Song does change Meloetta into fighting type, so that's not a good matchup against Gardevoir.
Yeah.
Which is why,
Yeah, and now he actually is able to pass off the wish into his windfall and get it healed up.
Yeah, definitely a very, very good play on Dave's part right there.
Yeah, being able to just heal up his windfall, and now he gets to go for another U-turn, or does he go for... No, he goes for aerial ace. Ooh!
Yep.
Nice play, nice play.
And Infernape is a huge, huge threat, so getting that off of their checklist is definitely very, very good.
Oh yeah, that is definitely good. Now he's able to go into his Trent, and if it's Scarf, you know, Windfall's gonna die, but it's fine, as we revealed that he is Scarfed. So that's some good information for the future, and now it's looking like Scarf Excadrill might be able to clean up this game. However, he does have Starmie. Has the one flaw in the plan, is Starmie. But he's gonna go on to his Rihanna as Oracle goes for Scald, and Rihanna just eats that up. Yum.
Yep.
Yummy, delicious, nutritious. Now Smith's gonna switch out into Killer Frost, which I felt was interesting, but you know, it can eat anything. He goes for Signal Beam. And this man has a Starfberry.
Yeah, very interesting. Dave did say that it was for Natural Gift Psychic, which would have allowed him to hit the Infernape. So really interesting prep on his part right there.
Mind blown.
Yeah.
I like me some Natural Gift, I'll tell you what. That's what I like. And he's just gonna go for Ice Shard, knowing that Trent is Scarfed, and he's gonna go for the X Scissor. And now it's looking like X Scissor, depending on how much it does to Gardevoir, might be able to sweep up. Just might. However,
Right.
Jasmine is at a lot of HP, so he's gonna switch out into his Electivire on Jasmine, the power. And what is Gardevoir gonna go for? He goes for the Protect, you know, just making the safest play possible. That was definitely his best play. I don't know best play, but that was his safest play. But now he gets to go for another Protect, getting all that lefties. But power goes for Taunt.
I didn't even know that Electivire gets taunt.
Yeah, I didn't either. But he's gonna go for the taunt again, not wanting him to Wish Pass, and he goes for Psychic. And that was a roll. That was a roll. That had to be a roll.
Probably was.
But
He lived on 1%.
yeah, lived on 1%, and now he's gonna switch out into his Trent, knowing that he probably can only have Psychic, and if he has Focus Blast, you know he's gonna miss. So.
Right.
He goes for Psychic, and now he's gonna go for Iron Head, because 2 Iron Heads do kill Starmie, so he can just go for that. Bam!
Yep.
Dead. So dead. And now I'm like, alright, unless it Scarf Starmie, which is a very real possibility, I think Xeno has this game in the bag. But he chokes!
Yep.
He goes for Iron Head. Flint! No! And Dave's gonna pick up his first win because the Starmie does outspeed the Electivire.
Right. The correct play would have been to sack Electivire, bring in his Excadrill, and go for the X Scissor to kill the Starmie.
Oh yeah, that was.
And Xeno did realize that right away, right after the battle.
Yeah,
He did say that he should have sacked his Electivire.
Yeah, that was definitely his best play. Definitely. When you have the chance to win a game, always go for your safest way to win. Never think about differential. Never. Just be like, all right, how can I lose? Don't think about how you can win. Just think about how can I lose this game.
Exactly. So that was a very, very nice game with a lot of predictions.
Oh yeah, just a very narrow 1-0. 6%? If there was a flinch there, that would have been a 2-0 win. So it's like, but I do want to talk. He rapid spin on the last turn.
Yeah, that was definitely a stylish way to end the battle. Definitely get some style points right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Dave made the wrong play because rapid spin was probably a roll. Let's be honest, but you know it's fine. He won, so whatever. So now the next match between Zerulf the 12th and Dilva, as Zerulf brings Barbarical, Charizard, Sylveon, Garchomp, Rotom Frost, and this freaking Kofgrigus, as Dilva brings the Furfrou.
Yep.
He brought the Furfrou. Magmortar, Cincino, the freaking Fat Fish, Manectric, and Azu. And let's just hop into this. So
Zero brings the exact same team as last week, actually.
Yeah.
At least Pokemon won.
Yeah, and okay, so Boober goes for Flame Charge on the first turn. So, turn 1 setup on Boober's part, and then there's also turn 1 setup on Kang's part with a nasty plot. So this is just setup central right now. This is just so much setup. And now he's gonna go for the flame. Hey, shoutouts to Dilva. Flamethrower for president.
Absolutely, instead of Fire Blast.
Oh, no, I cannot stand Fire Blast. I cannot. I just can't. But Flamethrower is doing so much to the Cofagrigus. Jeez. And he has Hex. He has Will-Wisp Hex, so it's gonna do nothing. And Boober was probably Assault Vest, that's why he's eating it so well. And now, yeah, I just want to talk about this play. He switches out when it's at like 20%, and I just want to talk about how Dilva makes his best play possible in going for Thunderbolt.
Yeah, very, very nice play. Although the switching could have been Garchomp as well.
Yeah, it could have been Garchomp, but it's like, you know, Thunderbolt hits more of his team, and it also kills Kangs, so it's fine. But he goes out to Sharknado, and would you look at that? An Empower Ice kills!
Yeah, that Flame Charge from the beginning allows it to outspeed the Garchomp and just knocks it out.
Jeez, so Zuril is just behind right now.
Yep.
Zuril's just so behind right now. But he's going to switch on to his large sack on the Sylveon, which I'm not sure if I agree with, but, you know, he's going to be able to eat that. And now he goes for Aqua Jet. I mean, I don't know how much speed was on it, but you should be speed creeping a Sylveon.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, you should. And, you know, if you see that Hyper Voice does not even 50% to a Azu, you know that thing is not Specs, because Specs does way more than 50%.
Right.
Yeah, so he's going to be able to get off 2 Aqua Jets, but which granted does a ton of damage, so, you know, it's very weakened. It'll be easier to kill. Now, he goes out into the Flincino. And it's going to do what does best. Not get the flinch, but kill, because Tail Slaps does damage. And now,
I think this has a base power of 100 attack, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not sure, but I'll tell you what, Flincino does the work. And now he goes out into his Rotom Frost. Cincino lives it, goes for the knockoff, gets a crit, and knocks off the Choice Scarf. And then he's gonna follow up with a Rock Blast and kill off the Rotom Frost. So that's 2 kills for Cincino. So yep, 2 kills. And now where's he gonna go? He's gonna go into his Charizard and save Rock Blast. Would you look at this? It hits. Boom, 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 and Charizard goes down. And now there is only one more thing standing in Flincino's way. However, Dilva doesn't know if he'll kill, so he's gonna play for differential and save the Cincino. And go out to his Megan, the fat fish, and he goes for Willow. And you know, I'm not sure if I really agree with this because differential is important.
Probably the only thing he had to hit him with because he was running Nasty Plot, Hex, and maybe Pain Split.
Yeah, so you know, Hex does so much damage, and that's not even with a boost. So that does a lot of damage. However, he is able to get Toxic off. Now, he's going to make a very good play. He goes, well, Protect, yeah, that was probably his best play. But now, after this, he's actually going to switch out into his Farfrost, seeing that he's probably Mono Hex. So, I wall this thing. And with the Toxic, you wall it. So, yeah. But, however, he isn't running another move. He is actually running Destiny Bond.
Yeah.
So,
very, very nice to see Destiny Bond fight.
Yeah, that's definitely nice. But, however, since he's Toxic, it doesn't really matter. He can just go for Thunder Wave, because I respect Dilva for playing for the differential. I do respect that.
Yeah.
Because in this case, the game is wrapped up. You might as well play for the differential.
Exactly.
Alright, so that's going to be a nice 5-0 in Dilva's favor. That early Magmortar just really helped him out.
Yeah, a lot. That put in work, for sure.
I put in so much work. Alright, now to the final game between the LA Kingdoms, you, and Ingu 14. And do you remember what your sets were? Or do you know what?
Yeah, I do.
Alright.
Yeah, I can reveal. I had, I believe I know max attack, and I believe max HP Scizor. defensive Umbreon, max defense. But the Umbreon was for the Jirachi, and I had inner focus, so I could not be flinched. Yeah.
The counter!
Yeah, because
Thank you.
Jirachi is just a pain in the ass.
Oh my god. Look, it doesn't matter if you have a counter. Jirachi can still be a counter.
Yep, exactly. And
It just doesn't matter. But since you have inner focus, it beats it 99 times.
yep. And I had max defense Uxie for the Mega Medicham. I had Thunder Wave, Stealth Rocks, Psychic, and I believe Dazzling Gleam. Max attack Ambipom, then a Shell Smash setup Omastar, and max defense Gorgeist.
Hey, shouts to you using Gorgeist, because I love me some Gorgeist.
Yeah, I love that too.
Yeah, alright, so let's just hop into this battle. He's gonna lead off with his Nidoking, so right off the bat, you gotta fret, and you're gonna lead off with your Uxie. Probably basically your only counter to this thing. And are you running no speed on Uxie?
Yep, no speed Uxie.
Alright, so he was running no speed or not much speed on his Nidoking, so you're able to get a huge Psychic off.
Right, and I did prioritize rocks because his only defogger is Scyther, and I did want to break the multi-scale on Dragonite, so rocks were very important to me.
Oh yeah, definitely breaking the multi-scale is definitely a good play. Now, you're gonna go on to Ambipom and Fake Out. You could have gone for, like, Return, but you didn't know if he had, like, Sucker Punch, so you don't want to risk it. You're just gonna go Fake Out, and now the threat is on the field. However,
Yeah, I like his nickname.
yeah, Zidane. However,
Yep.
you have a switch in. It is called Gorgeist.
Right, I was actually expecting the high jump kick, kind of hoping for it, but
He
it does reveal the Drain Punch, so.
Yeah, so he's just gonna go for a safe Drain Punch, if he high
Right.
jump kick. And this is my man Gorgeist putting the work. That's a Mega Medicham.
Yeah, and it just eats it up.
It just eats it up so well. And even if Mega Medicham had Facade, doesn't matter, you're a Ghost type. And now
Right.
you get to just Synthesis up and eat these Ice Punches for days. If you get to Freeze, but it's 10%, so we're gonna kind of just not talk about freezes.
Yeah, I can definitely revenge kill it fairly easily since Medicham is not the bulkiest of Pokemon.
Oh yeah, it definitely isn't. It definitely isn't. Now, he's going to switch out into his Alice, the Dragonite, as you are going to go for Shadow Sneak, just wanting to get that chip damage on the Magic.
Yeah, the only attacking move I have on this Gorgeist.
Was Shadow Sneak?
Yeah, I had Willow, Protect, and Synthesis.
Nice. Now, you eat that Fire Punch so well. Just so well. And now you get to go for Synthesis. And Gorgeist doing what it does best. Wall. That's what it does amazingly well. If it's any physical attacker, you burn it, you're good. You're good.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, you just burn it, and now he keeps switching, trying to just figure out, okay, how do I kill this thing? But he doesn't really have a solid answer on his team.
Right, and definitely burning that Dragonite, even if he defogs right here, ensures that multi-scale is broken, so I'm not afraid of the Dragonite anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is really a relief.
And now he's gonna go for defog and a Scissor, and you're just gonna burn it!
Yep.
Burning everything!
Right now, he has nothing on his team, unless Jirachi is special that wants to take a Willow, so.
Yeah, so you can just go for the Shadow Sneak, get the chip damage. He's gonna go for a U-turn, and that does 12, but that's a Life Orb. I didn't notice.
Yeah.
Did you notice that was a Life Orb? Because I didn't.
Yeah.
That is nothing. And now he's gonna go out to his Kangaskhan. And I was thinking, he's probably scrappy, but you'll be able to eat up. However, he goes for Sucker Punch, and he is not scrappy. And you missed the Willow, which is unfortunate, but hey, you got plenty of Willows to go.
Right.
So you're just gonna go for the Willow again, and once again he's gonna go for the Sucker Punch, which is definitely questionable. But at this point, it's kind of hard because you want to tell him like, oh, you're making a bad play, but at the same time, what can you do?
Yeah.
Like if he lets one answer to Gorgeist Nidoking go down way too early.
Right, and I don't think that his Kangaskhan could really hit my Gorgeist other than with Sucker Punch, and I couldn't hit it with Shadow Sneak, so.
Yeah, exactly. So now you're gonna go out to your Mega, what's his name? Mega
Scissor.
Mega Scissor. It just flew off my mind. And he goes for Drain Punch. That does 8%. And you go for the Swords Dance. Ooh, we about to have a sweep. We about to have a sweep. It depends how much you can do to Jirachi. And it goes for a turn here. It does 8%. And you're gonna go for the Swords Dance again. And you know what's the great thing? You got Bullet Punch. You know what that means? Jirachi can't flinch you.
Right. I was afraid a little of the Fire Punch, though. I have to say. Got a little lucky that he switched Jirachi in right here, so I can 2 KO it and don't have to worry about the Fire Punch anymore.
Whew, that did so much damage. And now his only priority on his team is E-Speed, which is going to do 0, Fake Out, which is going to do 0, and Bullet Punch, which is going to do absolutely nothing. So it's just looking like Scissor is about to clean up.
Exactly, and since this is max HP, Scissor, it can eat quite a few hits, so.
And now we're just going to watch the Scissor father just die. Bam! Machamp goes down. Right after Dragonite went down. And before that, Jirachi went down. And now what's going down next? What's going... Jack? Oh, you ain't eating this up. You ain't eating this up. You ready? Dead. And
yeah, Scissor puts in a lot of work.
yeah, and right here, you know, his little brother, Cypher, comes out. He's like, hey man, look, don't be too mean to me. Don't be too mean. Too bad. Dead.
Yeah, I'm really glad that he didn't go for quick attack. He probably would have outsped me and died to Life Orb recoil.
Yeah,
so that would not have given me another kill, but...
yeah, it would have just given you one less kill for Scissor.
Exactly.
But hey, that's a nice 5-0. Gorgeist putting in the finest of work.
Right.
Alright, so those were the week 3 battles. And, hold up, can I bring up the standings? I just like to show them.
Oh, of course.
Where? Oh wait, I have them linked on the top of the page. Boop. Right there. Yes, right there. I just like to show people like where we are in the league.
Alright.
Alright, so the schedule. Actually, no, the scores. That's what I meant to check. The scores. And let's see. So, oh jeez. Wait, this is scores? Jeez Louise. Oh, it's over here. Sorry. Sorry. So, I am actually tied for first with you.
Yep.
Are we? Okay, great.
Both with the 5-0 win, and I still can't pass you, and I can't believe it.
Yeah, hey, it's a tie, so you know it was Omen's choice to put who first. So
Right.
you know, we got me in first with a 3-0 record with plus 13 differential. We got you in second with a 3-0 record with a plus 13 differential. We have the Braviaries with a 2-1 win-loss ratio with a plus 3 differential. Then we have the Machamps, 1 win, 2 losses with 0 differential. We have the Odd Nose, 1 win, 2 losses with minus 3 differential. We have the Chicago Shaman with 1 win and 2 losses with minus 6 differential. We have the Dragonites with 1 win, 2 losses with minus 7 differential. And we have the Tyrantars with 0 wins, 3 losses, and a minus 13 differential. So,
yeah, so definitely very close. Fourth through 7th place all have the same record.
yeah, so, you know, just it's still early on in the season, so anybody can make playoffs at this point.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thanks for joining me, and I guess we'll see you next week.
All right, thanks for having me, and have a good week.
All right, you too. See you.
Thanks.